I watched the final episode of Invincible Season 4, and I wanted to give my thoughts as the first ever review by me. A guy who talks about video games and others. We can say right off the bat, the animation fucking sucks. There was some good moments, like when Conquest was about to smack down Oliver 3-point style, turning him into a perfect transition for a LeBron James edit. That looked really cool, or basically the entire time Thrag was on screen, like that guy fucking sucked up all the budget or something. But then you have moments where a guy just disappears in the background like a PNG, or this that looks legitimately like One Punch Man Season 3 type animation you don't want to have. That's truly my number one gripe. It takes a lot out of a show that could be so much better, and it is 100% Amazon to blame for not giving the animators more budget or time. Then my second gripe, the entirety of episode 4. That was straight ass. And the fact that we didn't see a conversation between Mark and Cecil about how Conquest is actually still alive. But now the pros. I loved Omni-Man specifically in this season. His character feels really good. You have this guy who did these truly horrific things in season 1 and now has to live with the fact that besides everything he will do in the future, no matter how much good he does, the people he hurt in the past won't forgive him for that. Now obviously Mark and Oliver did somewhat, and I like that people didn't forgive him. Everyone is either scared or angry at him for what he did. He killed multiple thousands of people. This isn't something you could just say forgive and forget about. And my second favorite character is Thrag. He is such a good villain, and I love his voice specifically. I heard a lot of people say that Lee Pace is bad for him. I completely disagree. He commands such a strong presence while still being this calm and collected leader. Obviously, he does scream at a few points. The first few episodes we saw him, he didn't even do much, but when we saw him doing something, we understood why he didn't have to do anything. His sheer presence is a threat. And if I had to pick a favorite episode from the entire season, definitely the last one. It doesn't feature any crazy fights, but it features Eve talking about her abortion while Mark was gone fighting Viltrumites, which is a super emotional and hard decision, and obviously Mark feels bad that he left Eve with this decision alone while fighting a war that he never wanted. And you see this really well done display of paranoia where every time Mark talks to anyone he values in his life, he imagines Thrag killing them, showing the permanent state of fear Mark is in because of something he did. And at the end, Thrag does meet Mark and say that the Viltrumites are in fact on Earth, and if Mark tries to do anything, Earth will be done. All around, amazing season. I would give it a solid 89 out of 100. I can't in good conscience give it more than that because of the animation.